confidence and strength are the things that I keep seeing. Confidence in your group, confidence in your instructor, and confidence in yourself. And there is something to be said for when you feel strong and capable, that comes off as a confidence as well. That physical strength makes you feel that you can face other things. And especially when it's a bit of a physical threat, it's a health threat. And if you know, I am getting up, I am lifting, I am moving, it also serves as a little self-assessment every day. My lungs are working fine, I'm getting out, I'm okay. The instructors have been such an important part of coming back. Just like the participants, we need to trust them. The instructors spent a lot of time during the quarantine thinking about how can we come back, and how do we do it, for example, with less shared equipment. One of the most difficult classes, we thought, how are we going to do a circuit class when what you do is move around and share equipment? And what the instructor has done is created 10 stops in one location. So everybody has their own location, their own equipment, and they go through 10 stops on a circuit without moving, without sharing equipment. And it's that kind of creativity that has really made this possible.
It's nice to give health and fitness, especially in Lawrence, because there is a huge population of people over 50 here that really want to live healthy lifestyles, and then I can impart that knowledge to them. And so I think the idea of doing some sort of strength training to help keep the body in physical good condition, but also the mental and maybe emotional aspect of doing something that feels proactive. A lot of people, as they retire, tend to do less and less things, and this gives them a reason to get up at 8:30 in the morning to go do something. Now their day has started, and now they've done something physical and they feel good, and now they can do more activities throughout the day.
First of all, I love Parks and Recs because they're excellent instructors. When I retired, I signed up in strength training and Pilates, and I believe Pilates is starting next week. So I go 5 days a week. I love it. It's probably even more important that we continue to gain our strength and everything, because if you get sick, you'll have a better chance perhaps of surviving if you're physically fit. Mostly they're people you don't know when you start the class. And then, you become familiar. It's good to see the same person time after time. And the classes are for several weeks at a time. So you kind of get to know people and you chat.
Group classes are a big part of a lot of people's health regime. It's getting together with a group that gives you that support and that commitment that you're going to show up. And so we all learned during quarantine, it's hard to find that self-discipline at home. And so the group classes, I think, are a big part of that. And there's also just the benefit of getting out and seeing familiar faces and being together. So we can offer that on a smaller scale that still allows our distancing requirements, but I think it's been good for people both physically and mentally to get back to classes. I think one of the things that I've been really pleased with working with the lifelong participants is that I can trust them. They have taken on the responsibility of participating safely, and they understand that, and they are cautious for each other. They are honest about if they go traveling, they quarantine themselves, and I think it's important that we not only can do that, but that we can model that for the larger scale.